Welcome back, you guys. It is a new day and there's another brand that I'm so excited to try. I saw this on Makeup on Your Radar's post and I lost my mind. We have the Frosted Fairy palette. I believe the brand is pronounced Kaima Cosmetics. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't judge me too harshly, but this color story is so freaking beautiful. You guys know I love indie brands and I'm so excited to get into this one. So let's go ahead and get started. So, if this is your first time here, one thing you should know about me is I really do love indie brands and I love colorful makeup. I love all things makeup, but especially colorful makeup. And if you happen to love those things too, I really hope you will stick around, subscribe. I would love to see you back, and down below in the comments, I get way too excited for eyeshadow, like I can't even describe. And when I saw this one, like I said, I lost my mind with excitement. It's so beautiful. So I did a video last year, it was like around this time last year, talking about indie brands that I wanted to try, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this one because the site looks really familiar to me. But we have the Frosted Fairy Prismatic Pastels Multichrome Magnetic Eyeshadow Palette. That is a mouthful, but I do really like the packaging. I love everything fairy. You guys know I'm obsessed, but this color story is really, really beautiful. It goes from really light to really dark, which is something I really like, but I also really do enjoy this color story as well. I think it's freaking beautiful. Just to give you some details on this, so this palette retails for $67 US. I do not have a code with this brand. Like I said, this is my discovery of them, and so far I'm really, really excited. So when I was on the site, I actually picked up some other products to try. Since, you know, I'm trying a new brand, might as well try other stuff. And I also picked up the Diamond Glow highlighter, and this is in the shade Lacy Beige in Honey. She is so beautiful. I really, really am enjoying this as well. Let me look this one up so I can let you guys know. So this highlighter retails for $21 US. The compact on this is really nice, and you do seem to get a lot of product. It's a makeup must-have. Our Diamond Glow highlighter is highly popular with our customers due to its versatility and blinding pigmentation. I completely agree with that. It's good for the cheekbones, inner corner of the eyes as eyeshadow, and on the body for a beautiful glistening glow that's bound to turn heads. Sounds wonderful. But yeah, so far this is my first time trying it. The longevity on it seems to be really good so far, but at the same time, I have not left my house today, so keep that in mind. I also did like one of their mixing matching situations they offer like a lot of ways to save, but you can mix and match any 4 of their chameleon flakes and you get the adhesive for free. So that deal is $55 US, which honestly I don't think is bad at all, but they have like a mix and match any 8, a mix and match any 4 liquid glitters. Like, there's a lot. They also have holos and stuff too, which I think is really freaking cool. But I'm excited. I'm excited to show you guys how I created this look, but I do have plans for a really cool second look, and I'm ready to get into it. So let's go ahead and move on to look number 1. I'm really excited to get into today's video and finally try this brand. It's a new indie brand, new to me. I don't know like when they came out or anything. If anyone knows, let us know down below in the comments. But Kaima Cosmetics, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it either, but this is beautiful. And after swatching it, I have a feeling maybe this is like a little premonition. I don't know. We'll see. But I have a feeling that I'm going to be mad at myself for sleeping on this brand because the mattes feel fabulous and the shimmers are so beautiful. So we'll have to just wait and see what I think at the end. So for what is on my cheeks, I'm wearing two blushes. I'm wearing the shade Lilac Mist from DD Signature. I love this. I recently uploaded a blush video and I had so much fun doing it. I really hope everyone watches it, but I did a little deeper situation back here with a blush from Jolie Beauty. This is the Velvet Cream blusher in the shade Bloom, which I really, really love. I don't have my nails on. Everything is like hard to open. I can't type. It's so weird. But I'm trying to give my fingers a little bit of a break this week. That's all besides the point. But for highlighter, I actually picked up one from the brand as well. This is the Diamond Glow highlighter, and it's in the shade Lacy Beige. I should have demoed it. I don't know why I didn't. I meant to, but I kind of got sidetracked. So I'll demo it tomorrow in that look. But I actually like this a lot, a whole lot. It's like a white, light champagne gold situation. Really, really beautiful. And for lips, I am wearing my Freck Beauty liner in the shade number 2 with my Sigma lip oil in the shade Coral. This is from the Little Mermaid collection, and I love these lip products so much. So, as I'm sure I'll mention in the intro, I also picked up these like loose, like glitter flakes from them. They're not glitter, they're like flaky pigments, but they are really, really sparkly, really, really beautiful. They are called Chameleon Flakes. I have the shade Oblivion, Holo Yellow, which you all know I love a holo, Heavenly, which is really beautiful, and then Holo Purple. I love this packaging as well. It's really cute. But now we're going to dive into the palette. I am so excited. This color story is so pretty. And this shade right here kind of reminds me of some shades I've seen from Dive Rune Cosmetics. Yes, it reminds me of the shade here in the Dewdrops palette. What is it? Splash. And one shade reminds me of Drop. So I'm going to do some comparisons. Here we have Splash. And then this is the shade Aurora. So they look different in swatches, but it's the way they look in the pan that makes them, I don't know, they kind of look different but the same in the same breath. And then we have Drop. I love this shade. This is from the Dewdrops palette. It's like really fluorescent, so stunning. They did come out with highlighters and some more singles, and I wish I could pick them up, but unfortunately I cannot at the moment. So those ones look entirely different. However, they would make a gorgeous look together. Okay, so I kind of have an idea what I want to do today, but I'm also not entirely sure what shimmers I'm going to do. I'm more focused on the mattes at the moment. I think I want to play with Luna. I just saw that shade name. I have a little doggy named Luna. And then we have Eden and this shade. I don't know how to... I think I want to start with the shade Luna. Let's do that on an E06 from Singe Beauty. So we're going to go into that one first. But these mattes did feel really nice when I swatched them. So I'm excited. I'm hoping this is everything I want it to be in my head. So far, the pigmentation level is great. And this is a lighter shade too. Okay, I just wiped off the same brush, and then we're going to go into the shade down here. Kind of reminds me of the liner Prance from ColourPop. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to press this in out here. Like, the pigment is really nice. I just switched on over to the E03, going into that same shade. And just blending that out. My eye is so drawn to these two colors together. I'm just still trying to figure out a way I could possibly make them work. But I'm so drawn to them. They're so pretty. I'm going to think on that because that might be look number 2. Don't know yet. Then we're going to go in with Eden. And I'm doing that on the Singe E04. They released the new palette as of today, the day I'm filming this. They just released it. I'm so excited for other people to get to try that. Such a freaking stunning palette. But I am taking this shade most of the way over because I'm actually going to pull out another E04 and we're going to dip into some more of Luna. And I want to press this down here. This was like a last minute decision. Like it literally just popped into my head. I really love trying new indie brands. I actually picked up the new palette from Divini Beauty too, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to, sorry about that. I have my notifications on because I don't know if you saw in my blush video, there's a lot of stuff going on in my family right now. My brother-in-law passed away due to depression, which is I don't know how else to say it besides that. So I am trying to be there for my brother because it's been very hard for him and traumatic, as he was the one that found him. And they're both very young, so not to try to go into it and stuff on here. That's just me trying to explain why I have my notifications on, because I know it does annoy some people, and for that I am sorry. But back to the look, we're going to dip into the shade Blossom. Actually, let's go in with some of my setting powder first, because I do want this shade to be lighter than what it appears in the pan. So we're going to do the Charlotte Tilbury. Do you see the pan in that? I actually got pan in my new Givenchy pressed powder too, which makes me so excited, but also sad because I don't want to use it up, but I love it so much. But we're going to dip into Blossom, like I said, and tapping off the extra. I don't want this like to take over, but I would like a little of the pink to be here. Trying to be careful and not get any dust in my eye because, honey, my allergies are in freaking full swing. But, oh, I was saying that I am getting that. I picked up the new palette from Divini Beauty. What's it called? The Mingo palette. It's supposed to be here soon. I'm hoping I will be able to create looks with it before I leave, because I leave on the 22nd for my trip. And I'm going to Texas to Christina's, and I'm so excited to get to meet. We'll see her again and meet her dog and her husband. It's going to be wonderful. And then we're going to Croatia together. And then we're going to Angelica's Trova trip together as well. So it's going to be so fun. I'm just running through here and building up all these shades all the way around. But I'm really, really excited. It's going to be a blast. And I'm hoping, though, that I will have time to play with that Divini Beauty palette, because I'm also going tomorrow to visit my brother and go see my mom. And yeah, so, and I have like 6 days before I leave, so it's going to be me trying to do a whole bunch of stuff really close to me leaving. Plus I have 3 appointments next week. I'm like, God, why does everything have to happen at the same time? This is kind of fun. I actually really love this. It's been a while since I've done like a pastel cotton candy moment, and I'm here for it. Okay, so I do want to deepen up part of this crease, and I don't know, part of me wants to do Pandora and just see like what it looks like. A long fuzzy on the brush. So far these mattes are blending really nicely, and this is like an ultimate test because I'm putting a deeper shade on a pastel well, they're almost pastels, but you know they do have a lot of white pigment to them. So it's a good way to see how well they work, because most formulas work better not on a shade like that. I'm also going to take some of that shade on this E04 down here on the lower lash line. So I switched over to an E08 because this one allows me to pack the color on while blending at the same time, and I like that. So excited for this look. And these are really nice mattes. It's a really good formula. I think I'm gonna try to deepen it up just a tad bit more, because I never know. I apparently don't know when enough is enough. But we're gonna do this shade Aria, and I'm doing that on this Sigma E42. I love this brush, and it's been so long since I've used it. But I accidentally knocked like one of my brush holders over, so my brushes are all mixed up now, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm like falling in love with some of my older ones all over again, and it's wonderful. But we're going to use the E11 as well, and do that, just a bit of that right here too. And I love that. So pretty. But now we got to get into the shimmers. Okay, so when I bought the glitter things, when you buy all like 4, you get a glitter glue for free. I think there was more of a sale to it than that. I'm sure I talk about it in the intro, but I'll also put it down below in the description box. So I tried it when I swatched the loose glitters for the intro, and it seems to be quite nice. So I'm excited to give this a shot. It's very sticky, and it seems to be thin. Kind of reminds me of the one from Gourmand Girls, which I also like. So I put a little on the lower lash line as well. My eye is burning though. I don't know if I accidentally got some in my eye. I'll try to be more careful with the other eye. That way I can let you guys know for sure. But I am so freaking thrilled about these shimmers. And the good part about my nails being off is I can use my fingers. So we're going to start with this shade here called Angel. She is beautiful. Like, look at that. But I want to put this out here. They're like so high shine. I think I still want to use a brush though. It's more of like that flaky kind of shimmer formula, which I do like, but I know some people don't, so I did want to mention that. Some of them aren't like that, but a few of them are. Got a little fallout as well, but it's so pretty, so shiny. Let me grab a setting spray. I'm going to use this one from Makeup Forever, and I'm going to use the E01 to pick some more of this up. Give it a little spritz. I'll probably like have to go in with the blending brushes to like fluff it out, but I'm getting fallout like no joke. Yeah, and it's pretty much just there now. I mean, it is what it is. But it's beautiful. Maybe I just should have like done my eyes first. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm excited for this one too because it's one of my favorites. It's this shade right here called Willow. There's like so many shifts to this. Like, it's truly just so stunning. But I am gonna use the brush so I can spray it. See, like the Singe Beauty brush always picks up good. but I want to kind of overlap this. It's looking kind of pink on the eye, but it's more like seafoam in person. Let's try the finger. This shade is so stunning though. Yeah, you can see that green in person. I might have to turn the lights down for you guys to be able to see it well, but that is stunning. It's so reflective, like so reflective. I'm gonna go ahead though and fix this outer corner. I'm just gonna dip into Pandora first, which is that deep purple I use out here. Do a little tapping. Now, I think I want to use this shade here, but I'm going to try to get like mostly the pinks. I don't know, that looks orange. I'm going to stick over to this corner over here so that I can really brighten up this situation. And I'm taking that over this as well, but it has dried somewhat, so I need to spray it. That glitter glue is already dried down. And this is the look. I mean, you could see those mattes blended like a dream. And these shimmers are really pretty too. I just probably should have, like, if I were to do my, like, makeup to go out somewhere, I would probably do my eyes first. But I don't like doing that on camera, so that's why I didn't in this case, because you can kind of see all the glitter on my nose. But yeah, it's still really, really beautiful, and I had a lot of fun creating it. But I'm gonna go finish this real quick off camera, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. I am back with the finished look, and I absolutely love the way this turned out. I will say though, I used this on the other eye and was more careful, and it still burned. So keep that in mind. And my eyes are watering right now, but I don't know if it's from that or my allergies, because they are really flared up right now. So I don't know. Keep that in mind. If you guys have used that product and you have your thoughts on it, will you please let us know down below? I really do appreciate it. But I really freaking love this look. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. I think it's so beautiful and fun. And it reminds me so much of spring. So I used 3 liners. I know, who am I? But on the outside, I kind of wanted to do like the same thing I have going on around the eyes. So I used this liner. I have no idea what color it is. I don't think it's even sold anymore. It's from ColourPop. I'm just realizing I don't have Prance anymore. I don't know what happened to it. I need to pick that one up because that's what I was looking for. But in the center, I used my favorite, which is Icebreaker. And then on the inner part, I used Killer Pink from Too Faced. And for lashes, I used, where are ya? Daydream. And I love them. These are from Bright Lashes. They are my absolute favorite. But I really, really love the way this turned out. Like I said, it blended really nice. I have high hopes for the next look. No idea what I'm going to do. There's so many options, and I got to try to pick one. But let's go ahead and move on to look number 2. I am back for the second look, and I am excited about the blush today. I love it so much. So I started out with Warm from Laminatrix. I love this. I did a whole blush video recently. I think I mentioned that in look number 1. But towards the back, I used Jubilee from Danessa Myricks. They make such a beautiful combo. I'm really excited about the lip products as well. These are from DD Signature. I have the peach? No, petal. The petal combo, and I think it's beautiful. I am really loving like these nude glosses. They're my new favorite, but I promised I would show you guys a demo of the highlighter because I forgot to in the last look. I got carried away. You know how it is. But I'm just using my Sigma F03 highlighting brush, and let me add some of that over there because it did pick up a lot. But look at this. It's so pretty. Like, so freaking pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Fenty Diamond Bomb. Is that what it's called? But this one is less glittery than that, and this one has a more warm tone tint to it. I didn't mean to put that on that side. Whoops. Just clean off that brush so I can blend this out. Probably go back in with a little more blush. I really like this product. I would really be interested in picking up another one. And again, it's in the shade Lacy Beige. Now, I am really excited to get into this eye look. I'm hoping it turns out because it is a weird combo, but I'm going to give it a try. You never know, you know? So we're going to start with the shade here, but I am going to set the inside of my eyelid because I don't want it to be too deep. I have very fair skin, you guys know, but I don't want it to get too deep. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this side too because I know me, I'll forget. So I just cleaned off that Sigma E25 I just used on that powder, but now we're gonna dip into this shade. This, like I said, this is a weird combo, but it's the same one I mentioned yesterday. Ever since I saw it, I can't unsee it. So I've tried to find a way to make it work. Fingers crossed I have. Yeah, see, that's blending nicely. I'm gonna grab an E04 and stop being lazy and use this brush for down here. And I'll just like leave it like that for now. I'm just trying to basically get everything nicely mapped out. But I'm switching over to an E06. And I'm going to use this to really blend this up, make it bigger. Okay. Here's the part where I'm just going to have to trust that it's going to be okay because this could be really cool, but it could also be a disaster. So we're going to go into this shade here. And I'm going to put this out here. It's so weird, but I just can't stop looking at it. So hopefully it turns out good, you know? We'll see. But I'm just going to work on building this up in the crease. It's going to be the base shade. I'm hoping this shade I used to deepen up will like kind of help ground it some and maybe make more sense. Freaking love that so much. I'm going to grab another E04 and dip into that shade again and do the same thing down here. Okay, like I said, it's gonna look a little crazy, so hopefully it does work out. So for now, I'm gonna switch to the E06. We're gonna go into this deep brown Aria, and I'm gonna build that up out here. And like I said, hopefully this shade will help ground this some. I'm actually gonna switch to the E27 because this brown is really pigmented, and I don't want it to get carried away. I'm just going to keep building this up and blending it out until I'm happy with it. Like, either this is going to be one of the best looks I've ever done or one of the weirdest. Now I'm going back in with that E08. And I have a little more of that blue on there. Just trying to help these two blend. I'm going to go ahead and use that other E04 and take some of that down on the lower lash line as well. Actually, let's switch to the E11. It's a little more precise. So honestly, I don't think it's bad. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it yet because we got to do the shimmers first. So I'm going to use the Bella Beauty Bar Primer because the other one was irritating my eyes. So I'm probably going to pass that along to someone. But like I said in the last look, let us know down below if you have tried it and if you've had that experience. Like I said, I do have like severely bad allergies, so it could just be an allergic reaction. So the whole plan was to use this shade, Fern, which I still want to use, but it's not going to go with this look at all. So I think the shade I'm going to start with is this shade here, Jasmine or Yasmin. It's pronounced differently sometimes. My shirt keeps getting caught on my table. But this shade is really pretty. It looks to be a holo. But I am just pressing this out here. I love that one. I forgot I wanted to show you guys that look with the lights off. My brain is not okay. Okay, so now what do I want to do next? That shade is really pretty. Totally doesn't go with the look. That's Pixie. I think I want to do Tinkerbell. Like, why not? I love Tink. And that shade is stunning. Oh. Yes, that was the right direction to take this. I think I want to add a little brightness to this. Should I do the whole shade? Yeah, we're going to do this shade and I'm going to just swirl around it and we're going to just tap that here in the center. It's really pretty. I feel like it helps those two like kind of fade together a little easier. Let's do the same down here. I think for inner corner, I actually want to use the highlight. So let's give that a try. I'm going to use an E30 pencil brush from Sigma. We're just going to plop that in here in the inner corner. Because it has like that yellowy undertone to it. And I feel like that's going to really help that inner corner out a lot. I like that. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this yet. It's a very odd look, so I'm going to have to go finish it up and see it all together after I've picked out liner and stuff, and then maybe see how I feel about it, but I'm excited to see if it comes together. I mean, you never know if a new combo is going to work unless you try it, you know? But I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. I am back with the finished look, and I don't know, guys, it's kind of weird, but I kind of feel like it did come together somehow. I don't know, but I kind of like it in a really weird way. One thing though, I need to make this orange liner go over a little further. I don't know, I just feel like it needs to be like that, so let's do that. So the orange liner I'm actually using for this look is one of the Spectra liners from Glisten Cosmetics in the shade Orange, obviously. But I also use this. I got in a BoxyCharm that came today. It is by Pear Nova. This is a Eye Duo Stick Shadow Plus Liner, and it's in the shade Azurite. I don't know, but It's actually kind of nice. So this is the like shadow stick side. I like the liner though, to be honest. And it's in a dark blue shade on the other end. I mean, that's kind of a cool duo. Like, think about it. You could smoke this out around your lash line, top and bottom, and then add a little bit of this. Like, just run your finger through it, tap it in the center of the lid, do some mascara. Like, that could be a really cute, like, quick one and done kind of look. So I'm really happy to have this. They actually sent another color too. It was like a duo pack. If I can find one, I'll link it down below. But I do like that a whole lot. So for lashes, I used my Bright Lashes in the style Adorn. And I mean, they look really cute with this look. Well, you guys, please let me know what you think of this look down below. Do you think it came together? Because, I don't know, I keep going back and forth. It's not bad, but it is kind of weird. But now, my thoughts on everything. So as for the highlighter, I actually really like this. I can see myself getting more use out of it. I think it's a really beautiful product. The longevity on it seems to be fairly nice as well. So I'm excited to keep trying this one out. And the palette. So far, I've had a lot of fun with this palette. There are a few shades I still need to use in it as well. At least 3 shimmers. And I've used all of the mattes, but no, I didn't use this one matte up here. But so far, so good. Like I said earlier in the first look, you do have some more flaky shades, like specifically these two and Willow. They're more like flaky types of shimmers. I know some people aren't crazy about that. Me, I do like it. They are messy, so I would have to just do my eyes first. But honestly, so far, first impressions, I think the formula is really nice. I really enjoy the mattes as well. The shimmers are so sparkly and beautiful, and I'm into them. Like, the shine on them is truly beautiful. I'm so glad that I tried this brand out. I can't wait to see what else they come out with. I'm totally interested in trying more. I can't wait to try these glitter flakes as well. I think they're really pretty. But let me know down below if you guys picked this one up or if you've tried this brand. If not, are you interested in trying them? I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and let me know down below which look was your favorite. But with all that being said, thank you so much for everything. And until next time, bye.